Tom Bower isn't just an investigative journalist, he's a legend feared by Britain's elite. For over 40 years, he's lived by one rule: no one is untouchable. Robert Maxwell tried to destroy him and failed. Richard Branson sued him and lost. Conrad Black faced his wrath and ended up imprisoned. But nothing prepared the world for when Bower targeted the most controversial couple in modern royal history, Harry and Meghan. On live TV, Bower shocked millions by declaring, "I don't mind Harry, it's Meghan I'm after," a declaration of war. This wasn't just media drama, it was the opening strike of the most devastating takedown of the Sussex brand ever. Bower's method is simple but ruthless. Find the closest insiders, extract their secrets, and expose them with surgical precision in books and articles that no one can spin away. He's taken down corrupt tycoons, media moguls, and powerful figures who thought they were untouchable. His sources are trusted insiders with documents and first-hand knowledge. When Bower turned his focus on Harry and Meghan, who claimed to want privacy while cashing in on multi-million-dollar deals, royal watchers knew a full-scale forensic investigation was coming. This is the story of how one fearless man's pursuit of truth became the Sussex's worst nightmare, and why the damage he inflicted still echoes today. The warning signs were there for anyone paying attention. Bower made no grand announcements, he just started calling sources, doing what he'd done countless times before. But this time, his targets weren't hidden tycoons. They were members of the royal family, living every moment under the microscope. And that spotlight was about to become their greatest threat. October 31st, 2022. Good morning, Britain. What began as a routine chat about Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, turned into the most explosive royal media moment of the year. Bower sat with hosts Ed Balls and Susanna Reid, supposedly discussing Harry's book. But when Balls asked about free speech and the couple's right to tell their story, Bower's calm facade cracked. "They have every right to go on Oprah, every right to write their book," he said, voice hardening. "But they shouldn't keep royal titles." Then came the line that shook the studio and sparked a firestorm. "I don't mind Harry, it's Meghan I'm after." The room went dead silent. The host's shock was clear. This wasn't royal commentary. It was a public declaration from one of Britain's most feared journalists. He wasn't just targeting Meghan. He was announcing it like a hunter setting traps. Social media exploded. Clips went viral. Critics called it disgusting. Others applauded his blunt honesty. But the reactions missed the point. This wasn't a slip-up. This was Bower's signature move. Declare war publicly, destroy privately. And when challenged, he didn't retreat. He doubled down, promising his upcoming book Revenge would expose their lies and hypocrisy. Bower cited 17 inaccuracies from their Oprah interview and made it clear this was only the beginning. This wasn't impulsive. He had been gathering evidence for months, interviews, documents, all building a case to shatter the Sussex brand. His TV moment was a warning shot. Meghan's secrets were about to be exposed. What made it chilling wasn't anger. It was cold, clinical precision. Bower spoke of his mission like a surgeon discussing a necessary operation. The palace's silence afterward spoke volumes. No defense for Meghan, no condemnation of Bower. Just deadly quiet, as if they were letting someone else do the dirty work. Bower, with decades of palace insight, understood exactly what that meant. When Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the war between the Windsors hit shelves in July 2022, it didn't just reveal secrets. It detonated the carefully crafted Sussex narrative. Bower didn't write a book. He built a forensic case file, a prosecutor's closing argument. Each revelation hit harder than the last. Meghan allegedly threw tea during a palace confrontation. Sources described her demanding behavior and ignorance of royal protocol. These weren't anonymous whispers, but named insiders close to the couple. Perhaps most damning, the Queen's private feelings. On Prince Philip's funeral morning, sources said Queen Elizabeth II expressed relief Meghan wouldn't attend. The grieving 94-year-old Queen, mourning her husband of 73 years, actually relieved that her grandson's wife wasn't there. No PR campaign could fix that image. Bower systematically dismantled the Sussex story, debunking claims of racism, exposing misrepresented conversations, and their constant media courting. Bauer revealed Harry and Meghan as a couple who played victims while strategically leaking to friendly journalists. Revenge exposed a clear pattern of manipulation and exploitation for personal gain, sparking major controversy. Called the most damaging royal exposé since Diana, her true story. Despite their history of quick legal action, Harry and Meghan stayed silent after receiving advance copies, fueling speculation they were blindsided by Bauer's thorough investigation. Attempts to dismiss the book failed as Bauer's strong investigative record came under scrutiny. Buckingham Palace's complete silence was a strategic move, allowing Bauer's claims to gain traction and letting media freely discuss the damaging allegations during the Sussexes' Netflix and memoir promotions. Senior royals reportedly welcomed the challenge to the couple's narrative. Bauer made clear this was just the beginning, preparing a follow-up, the Archie deception, based on insider evidence aimed at further exposing the Sussexes and undermining their Hollywood credibility. For Bauer, this is a defense of the monarchy, threatened by Harry and Meghan's public airing of private disputes and commercializing royal status. His work damaged their credibility with media and raised doubts among commercial partners, with Netflix reportedly concerned and Spotify already ending their deal. More importantly, Bauer shifted the entire conversation. Before Revenge, the Sussexes were seen mostly as victims of an outdated, possibly racist institution. After, they were increasingly viewed as opportunists manipulating their victimhood for personal gain. This wasn't just media spin. It was a fundamental shift in public perception that would shape their future. Ripple effects were already visible. Other royals grew more confident challenging Sussex claims. Palace officials felt less pressure over accusations of racism or cruelty, as Bauer provided alternative explanations for the conflicts that drove Harry and Meghan away. For the monarchy, Bauer's work was a blueprint for defending itself in the social media age. Rather than dignified silence or cautious statements, aggressive investigative journalism had become a powerful tool to counter damaging narratives. Tom Bauer's campaign against Harry and Meghan is unprecedented in modern royal history. Tom Bauer's investigation uses tough tactics usually reserved for corrupt politicians and criminals to expose the royal family. He reveals deliberate deception, manipulation, and profit from royal status. The conflict with Harry and Meghan continues, with them playing victims while Bauer uncovers stronger evidence. Their silence weakens their credibility and strengthens Bauer's case. For the monarchy, Bauer's work is a crucial defense against the Sussex narrative without direct family confrontation. His success proves traditional investigative journalism remains powerful despite social media. Bauer also revealed Harry and Meghan's critical mistake, assuming royal status would protect them from scrutiny, an assumption that backfired. The war continues, with Bauer promising more explosive books, while the Sussexes struggle to reclaim their credibility. The real question isn't if Bauer will press on, it's whether Harry and Meghan can survive his relentless scrutiny. Their silence says they already fear the answer. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.